Hello, my fellow nerds. Today is St. Patrick's Day.
Woo, woo.
I got Lily here with me. She wants to say hi real quick.
Hi, and if you're listening to this podcast, you get a pot of gold.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. If you are listening to this podcast, thank you so much. I don't know if I'd be able to provide you with a pot of gold, but I hope you find a leprechaun that'll give you a pot of gold today. How about that? I also won't be there to pinch you if you're not wearing green. Lily's not wearing green. Pinch. She's wearing like bright. That's blue.
No, that's green.
That's blue.
That's a green.
That's blue. She's wearing like a bright purple shirt.
I'm gonna put on green.
I have green. I have green flowers.
That's not green.
Yes, it is.
It's not green.
Yes, it is. Anyway, so today is St. Patrick's Day. I hope you guys have a great St. Patrick's Day. I honestly forgot that it was St. Patrick's Day, and I'm kind of bummed that I can't do anything fun or anything cool. The girls are home from school for spring break, but they're kind of off doing their own thing. Lily just left. I think Bailey's in the living room doing something. I don't know, whatever. So if you are new to this podcast, hello. How are you? Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. It means a whole lot to me. This is I call this a tiny podcast with a big heart. And then someone told me the other day, they're like, your podcast is like, it's 2 feet and a heartbeat. And I was like, aw, that's kind of cool. I might steal that. I don't have an intro, so I'm just going to tell you, this is the Nerd in Texas podcast, where I talk about movies, TV shows, books, video games, and anything you might consider nerdy. My name is Chanel. I am your hostess with the mostest. And again, today is St. Patrick's Day, and I could not come up with a St. Patrick's Day theme podcast. So, today's podcast, and I'm very excited about it, is going to be about the new season of Fortnite. And I know you guys are going to be like, ugh, the new season of Fortnite? No one cares about Fortnite. Fortnite's not that cool. This season of Fortnite is so awesome. It's so cool. It is season 6. Season 5 was like about hunters and finding hunters and all this fun stuff. It's hard to explain. Season 4 was Marvel. It was all like, you know, when one of the areas turned into Doom's domain, and you had to like defeat Doom, and you got his powers, and then you had to defeat Iron Man and Tony, like, yeah, so it was all that stuff. And then with season 5, with the hunters and everything, you got to be Mandalorian, and you at a level 100, you got Baby Yoda, like just all this cool, fun stuff. This season, I don't know, for some reason I love this season, and I'm so excited about this season, and it's just, like, it's just awesome. But before I get into that, you guys know I love to help I love to help support local businesses, especially with times like this. And first I'm going to tell you, like, I am not getting paid for this. I am not sponsored by them. It's just something cool that I thought my listeners would, something that I discovered, and then I thought my listeners would be like, that does sound cool. Like, I do want that. So this is really just like me giving you a tip on something that I discovered and something that I found, and it happens to be local here in Cedar Park, and I'm going to tell you the story how I discovered it. It's called the BAM Box. For those of you who know me, like, on a personal level, you know that I help my family run a family business. We own, my dad invented the Ball Cat Buddy. I don't want to get too much into the Ball Cat Buddy right now because I'm trying to talk about something else. But I actually have to do some work on my Ball Cat Buddy website. So for my listeners, I'm going to come up with a discount code for Ball Cat Buddy. But that's in the future. That's right now. I want to talk about the BAM Box. I discovered the BAM Box because my job for Ball Cat Buddy is to do the online orders and to do social media. So when I do the online orders, I fulfill them, and I stuff them in these big bags, and I get to go around to the back of the post office and drop them off at the back of the post office. One day I had like 9 bags that I had to drop off, and so I have my mom's car, because my mom's car is bigger than my car. I can't stuff 9 bags in my car. I have like a tiny Chevy Malibu, and she has like a huge Tahoe. So I have it open and I'm trying to get all these bags out. Well, he totally like helped me out and put them whatever, but I noticed that he dropped off a whole bunch of boxes and it said BAM box all over it. So I was like, And when I got home, I looked them up. So, what is the BAM box, you ask? The BAM box is, hold on, I kind of lost it. It's a monthly subscription where you get monthly celebrity autographs. And you're like, what does that have to do with nerds and being geeks or whatever? They have different themed boxes. They have a BAM geek box, a BAM horror box, a BAM gamer box, a BAM comics box, and a BAM anime box. So each box comes with a like certified autographed thing, I guess, like either a picture or whatever, but it also comes with cool little knickknacks and doodads that they fill in with this box. The horror box is sold out. I was kind of bummed. I was like, oh man, I love horror. I kind of want to check out the horror box. But they also have a geek box. And for the month of April, you get things from Indiana Jones, Gotham City Sirens, Dazed and Confused, and X-Men. So it's like, yeah. Everything that they have that's like autographed is authenticated by Beckett. I guess Beckett is like a authenticating service, like an autograph authenticating service, I guess. So, I'm gonna leave their link to the BAM box in my podcast description, so you guys can check that out. They ship out of here, out of Cedar Park, Texas. That's where I'm kind of from. I'm from Leander, so it's like, you don't know when you leave Leander and enter Cedar Park, and sometimes you don't know when you leave Cedar Park and enter Leander. We're kind of like mushed together. So, they, on their website, it says it's a subscription box for fans by fans. So what I love that I've discovered is like, they are real people. They're real people doing this. It's, not something corporate, not something whatever. I used to get Loot Crate, and I loved Loot Crate. Just I haven't had the money. I haven't subscribed to the BAM box yet, but I plan on it. Sorry if I sound like really, I don't know, scratchy, I guess. The weather here in Texas is so windy, and it's so like just drying me out, and I also have like I'm battling a bad earache. I was supposed to go to the doctor, but I didn't go. Don't tell nobody. Alright, so let's get on to the new season of Fortnite. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Fortnite describes it as, during the Zero Crisis finale, Agent Jones and the Foundation, one of the 7, sealed the 0 point in a tower of stone. As the 0 point was being contained, it sent a mysterious pulse across the island, erasing any advanced technology in its path and reshaping the landscape of the island. Wow, I sound terrible now. So normally in the past, when a new season came out, you watch this little video about what happened, or they had a live event where everybody showed up and everybody defeated Colossus, or everybody showed up in this one location and you defeated it, and then you waited for the update, and then you watch this other video. For people who didn't get to go to the live event, you watch this other video, and you kind of pretty much have a recap of what happened. Well, this one, it was like a little video, but you also got to interact with it. So it was also kind of like a storyline. Like, you had to help him seal the points of this thing that was kind of exploding. And then you got to witness the pulse of, a reality pulse or whatever. And it kind of, changed everything. Like, it changed Jones into a butterfly. And you kind of had to, follow him around, and he realized he could teleport as a butterfly. And then he yeah, so he teleported, and then you sealed it, and then you went to the other one, and you sealed it. And so, after the whole big shebang, the whole big blow up, I guess you could say, one of the 7, I don't even know who the 7 is, to be honest with you, with Fortnite. But apparently they're kind of like one of the 7 superheroes. And he, like, sealed himself in it to, like, try and save the island. And so that is now the dead center of the island, is him sealed up in, like, on top of this tower type thing. The only thing I can explain is, like, the Lord of the Rings, where it had that eyeball up there. Well, this is like that, but one of the 7 is sealed in the thing so the whole island doesn't explode. So, with this pulse that kind of like reshaped the landscape of the island, it also took away any modern technology. So all the weapons now are like, it says a primal biome spreads through the island. At its center is the spire. That's what I was just talking about. And the village that surrounds it. So it's like this spire and this village. And lurking in the shadow of the spire, the wilderness has taken over. So now there's like chickens, hogs, frogs, wolfses. And what's cool with that is, like, not only do you find your weapons, but you can craft weapons. So the one thing that I was, like, kind of bummed about is, like, you have to, either the wolves and stuff attack you, and you kill the wolves, and it gives you meat and a bone, like bones, and you can use the meat to gain health, or you can use it to craft and make this, like, hunter's cloak, and you can tame the wilderness. But what's kind of crappy is, like, you have to kill a wolf or a hog to do that, and so then after you kill a wolf, you go and tame wolves. Like, hey, sorry I just killed your homeboy, but, can I tame you so you can protect me? Like, that's what I get from that, but whatever. You can also craft your own weapons, and you can do it anywhere. Normally in the past with Fortnite is you kind of had to find these crafting stations, and you had to find these, like, characters that help you upgrade your weapons. Well, this time, as long as you have the stuff that you need to do it, you can craft it on your own. You can upgrade it on your own. So that's kind of cool. They even now have, like, bows and arrows. And so last night, yesterday the update came out, and I played for a little while, cleaned my house. Played for a little while, cleaned my house. And then last night, I played with my homeboy Hicks. What up? That's part of his Fortnite name is Hicks. What up, dude? He's become my buddy, my bro. We even, like, discovered we found each other on Fortnite, which is nuts. This is how big of a small world this is, okay? We found each other on Fortnite. We start talking. Hey, how are you? Where are you from? This and that, blah, blah, blah. And then we just kind of, like, really became friends on Fortnite and played a lot together. And then he's like, oh, yeah, well, I was from California and this and that. And I'm like, oh, yeah, we're from California. And he's like, well, this small town that nobody knows of, it's like Lake Forest and El Toro. And I was like, that's where I grew up, too. So it was just kind of like this small world, full circle. Like, it's just been so crazy. Fortnite and this big old world. Like, there's millions of people on Fortnite, and I happened to find this guy who's also, like, yeah, it was just cool. It's really cool. It's really funny. But we were playing last night, and we ended up winning, like, 2 rounds of Fortnite Battle Royale because I had a bow, and he had, like, a gold shotgun. And if they were far away, I would, like, shoot people with my bow. And then if they were up close, he would, like, get them with the gold shotgun. Like, we were just, like, on it. Okay, we won 2 rounds, and we have been playing for so long, and we've never won a round together before. So it was just hilarious. It was just so funny. I don't know why I think it's hilarious or whatever. But, yeah. So, yeah, there's chickens. You can grab a chicken and fly around. Well, not fly around, but kind of like jump farther. You have frogs. You have all kinds of cool stuff. So here's some tips. Here's some tips if you start playing, okay? 1, if you find dinosaur bones, because I did not know this until Hicks did it, and I was like, what? I passed so many, dinosaur bones, and I didn't do that? If you find dinosaur bones, hit them with your pickaxe. Like, harvest them with your pickaxe, and they give you bones for you to craft your weapons. What else? If you decide to, like, I'm stumbling. Like, I'm so sorry. If you have the battle pass, you can now earn skin. So each, like, season they have different people. Like, last they had Marvel, which is all the Marvel characters, and then last season you could get Mandalorian and a bunch of other skins. Well, this season you can get Lara Croft, because the season definitely has a Lara Croft feel, and it's like the 2018 movie feel with Alicia, I can't say her last name, Alicia Vikander as Lara Croft, and it has like the newest video game of Lara Croft feel. So you can earn the Lara Croft skin with the battle pass, and then they even have, like I said, they even have bows and arrows, that's what she uses in the movie. That's what she uses in the new video game. A lot of people didn't like the 2018 movie with Alicia as Lara Croft, and they didn't like it because Angelina Jolie wasn't Lara Croft. But what they didn't know was, like, this was Lara Croft when she was younger, like 18 or 19-ish. Angelina Jolie cannot play 18, 19-year-old-ish Lara Croft. No offense, Angelina Jolie, you are beautiful. You don't even look your age, but you kind of don't look 18 or 19 either. So, my last podcast, I talked about how Fortnite would possibly have a DC collab. Obviously, that's not the way they went at all. I also talked about how, like, people were saying that, like, they leaked all these things, and it ended up being nothing like what was leaked. So, they were probably leaked and steered in the wrong direction for a reason. And now they, like, release it, and you're like, haha, this is nothing what you leaked. But, so they do have a DC collab, but it's nothing like the Marv collab where the whole map changed and everything was Marvel. They have where you can earn, with the Battle Pass, you can earn Raven from Teen Titans. I love Raven. She was on my DC cosplay list. If you go back to the podcast where I talk about characters I wish I could cosplay, you can earn a cool, like, rebirth Raven from the comics version of Raven. Then as you level up, you can earn classic Raven, and then with certain quests, you can earn this really cool, like, millennial version of Raven. So I'm sure as the season goes along, we'll be introduced to more DC skins, because that's kind of what happens, is they, like, you have DC Raven, but then it's like in the item shop you could buy such and such, so-and-so, like, so I'm sure we'll have more DC characters that we can buy farther along. Like, it just got released, so I doubt they're going to be doing anything pretty soon. Number one rule of Fortnite is never go on Fortnite's Twitter, okay? I follow Fortnite on Twitter just because sometimes I'm not home or sometimes or whatever, and they'll tweet the new skins or they'll tweet new things that are happening, and I'll be like, oh, look, this is, But every time Fortnite tweets something, every single time they post something, every single person comments, dead game, don't care, didn't ask, dead game, blah, 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 blah. What was that noise? Oh. So for those people who say dead game to every post, they're still making millions of dollars. They're still making millions of dollars, and they still have millions of players. So you can continue to post dead game. They're still bringing in the money. They're still racking in money. I did, so that's all I had to say. I have to say about Fortnite and the season. Now I'm going to kind of get into about my podcast. That way, if you guys don't want to listen to this part, you can like, okay, I got what I wanted from you. You can get out of it or whatever the case may be. But I did a podcast masterclass and I liked it. I liked it, but I didn't like it. It gave me ideas on how to promote my podcast and how to get it out there. But I didn't agree with some of the things they said to like make money off of it. And honestly, I don't want to make money from this. I just want to be able to make enough to pay for itself. Because it's not that it's expensive. But it's like they make you pay monthly for everything. And it's like, pay monthly for this, pay monthly for that, pay monthly for this. And it just like adds up and it's kind of annoying. Like I'm on Spreaker and I pay monthly for that. And then if you want to be on SoundCloud, you have to pay monthly for that. But I'm not on SoundCloud. I'm not going to pay monthly for that. So it's just tiny little things, But so far I'm, this became a hobby. This became just me wanting to talk about movies, TV shows, stuff like that, because everyone knows I'm passionate about movies. I love watching movies. I love watching TV shows. Fortnite's really the only thing that I've been playing right now, but I did download Call of Duty Cold War. I just haven't had a chance to play it because I love taking down some zombies, and they brought the zombies back. So, but one of the things that they said to make money, like how to make money and how to like make a living off of your podcast is by creating like an online course. Okay. They say like make this amount of money without ads, without being an affiliate, without having sponsors, which I agreed with all of that. But the way they say for you to make money is to create an online course. Okay. And one of the examples is if you have a fitness podcast, do an online course how to lose weight. Do an online course on how to gain muscle. Do an online course on how to whatever and have people pay for these online courses. I am so sorry. But that's fine and dandy. Like, that's great for that podcast. But am I going to do an online course about watching movies? Like, mine is about, that. What's mine going to be about? How to sneak candy into a movie theater? Are you going to pay me $50 to tell you how to sneak candy into a movie theater? Or pay me $50 on how to sit on your couch? And what's crazy about these online courses is people fall for it. People will pay $500 to teach you X, Y, and Z. Or let's say to teach you to lose weight or teach you to gain muscle. And then sometimes they're like, oh, I'm running a special. It's going to be $100 to teach you X, Y, and Z. That is normally $500. So it's like, so what you're saying is no one is buying your $500 online course because it's free info on the internet. So, for those of you who are my listeners, they are like telling these people to do these online courses, okay? So if you want to like have any of this information, I will pay you not to do these online courses. Like, everything is free on the internet these days. Everything is free. Okay, so just Google it first. If you can't find that, then go for it. Do what you need to do, because sometimes they know things that you can't find on the internet. I don't know. Just, I'm sorry, I kind of totally, like, vented and went on a rant on there. My bad. I'm sorry. But I will be brainstorming different ways on stuff for you to do, stuff to do for you guys. If you have any ideas, let me know. Email me, Chanel@nerdintexas.com, or I'm connecting my website to my WhatsApp messaging app. So if you're on my website and you message me, it'll just go straight to my phone. And of course I have Discord. That is all in my Willow link. My Willow link will be in my podcast description, and it's just a link to all my socials, to all my website stuff. I have to clean my house today, so I'm going to clean my house, and then I'll be working on my website today. I don't know when. If you liked my podcast, you can leave a virtual tip in my virtual tip jar. It is in my Ko-fi page. And speaking of my Ko-fi page, I'm going to be putting up a poll. I narrowed it down to like 3 options, 3 things that I want to do for my first cosplay. So there will be a poll, and I'm going to list the 3, and then I want you to decide for me. Okay? So get on my Ko-fi page just to help me decide. If you are my listeners, I love every single one of you. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for putting up with me. And thank you for putting up with my rant or my vent. I didn't mean to get that far into it. But like I said, I love every single one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you for even just letting me get to do this. Letting me get to get all my excitement out about the new season of Fortnite, because it's so cool. If you play on Fortnite, find me. It's Viking Chanel. I will put that in my Ko-fi page as well on how you can find me and add me on Xbox. Well, I have Xbox, but Viking Chanel is my epic name, I guess that's what it's called, for Fortnite. So find me. Let's play, man. Let's squad up. Or just duos up. I mainly do duos with my boy Hicks, but I will play with anybody. So hit me up and I will help you find me and we will play and it'll be fun. So everyone have a great rest of the week. I hope you have a great St. Patrick's Day. Drink the green beer. Drink the green whiskey. Find the pot of gold. Find the leprechaun in the pot of gold. And just over the rainbow, man. Peace, love, and everything nerdy, and have a great day.